Hello everyone, and for this video we're going to be taking a look at the 1/7 scale figure of Sakura Kinomoto from the series Cardcaptor Sakura, and this figure is made by Kotobukiya as part of their Artifacts J line. So of course we are looking at the bottom of the box in which we have Sakura's name, and there is a prominent theme of pink going on throughout the box, as well as some cherry blossom imagery here and there is a great big view window around the box that gives you a great display of the figure. On the top right corner we have Cardcaptor Sakura as well as the Kodansha sticker of authenticity, and we have some more of the pink and a little bit of yellow gradient going on, as well as the Kotobukiya sign and the Artifacts J sign. And the window actually continues all the way to the left side of the box. So once again we have Sakura Kinomoto's name on the bottom right corner on the side and Cardcaptor Sakura, and on the side of the box we are treated with an amazing illustration of Sakura in this outfit that she is in the figure, and this is the original manga illustration, which is one of my favorites of the series. And that this figure is actually designed from the manga image is really cool too. On the other side of the box we have a brief explanation in English and Japanese of the Artifacts J line by Kotobukiya, as well as the 60th anniversary of Nakayoshi, or Nakayoshi, forgive me if I can't quite remember the name of the magazine that Cardcaptor Sakura was originally published in. And this figure is sculpted by Hiro, and again we have some imagery with cherry blossoms and a little bit of feathers and sparkles going on, and I really love this peep display window on the side in the shape of a cherry blossom, and of course Sakura's name and Cardcaptor Sakura on the other corners. The top of the box has a nice view window as well, and off to the side we actually have a picture of the Sakura figure itself, and again that 60th anniversary symbol, and the usual stuff, 1/7 scale pre-painted figure of Sakura Kinomoto at the bottom. At the bottom of the box it is just all pink with the usual warnings and information accompanying Japanese figures. And finally at the back we have the same old slight pink gradient backdrop and pictures of the Sakura figure, as well as some close-up of the details, and again that gorgeous pink border with the gold star trim that we have seen throughout the other sides of the boxes as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at the details of this figure. So the Sakura figure comes in one piece actually, which is really nice. For the most part the only things that weren't included on the figure were the bigger pair of wings and the Kero-chan accessory. So her form of base is actually this little set of fluffy clouds, which is a hollow piece, and unfortunately it is a bit wobbly, as you can see. Right off the bat, I love the detail they gave to her shoes. They have the cute little frilly ribbons at the top and that shiny patent leather finish to them, and the wrinkles and folds in her thigh-high socks are really accurately done. And onto her main outfit itself. We have seen this done quite a few other times before, but this is the first time done in official scale figure format, so I have to say the attention to detail just added to it is absolutely breathtaking. There are so many little aspects of this figure that I really like. The poofiness of the sleeves and the little indentations therein, and just the little pleats in the folds, just so many things to capture your eye. And her skirt does look a lot foofier and bigger than usual, but I think that's due to the pose, because she is sort of in a flying pose. So it's quite spread out about her, and I love the bits of layers included, just really give it that extra bit. And the ruffles underneath the skirt are just nicely done, and just every which way they curl is just hand sculpted and just looks absolutely gorgeous. Sakura is also wearing a smaller pair of wings in addition to the wings she has in the back, which are again very nicely sculpted, and they are semi-translucent at the tip, which is an interesting touch. And as you can see, this figure lovingly recreated Kero-chan to add with her, and he is really nicely done, and he came as an extra piece that you pop into a hole at the side of her skirt, so it looks as though he is kind of flying right next to her, so that's a really cool aspect of the figure. Sakura is riding her sealing wand, but nonetheless you can see the amount of detail that Kotobukiya put in this. It's the tip, or the actual bottom of it, really does look kind of gem-like with a ruby color, and I really like the metallic gold finish added to the bits as well. And you can see the jewel-like material at the tip as well with the head of it, and again nicely finished, and the wings sprout out from the back. And this is her view from the back. You can kind of get a peek underneath it. She actually has a pair of matching white frilly bloomers as well, which is really cute. But these wing accessories are just absolutely huge. I added the extensions on so they're extra large, and they are just very beautifully sculpted, each little piece. So here is a close-up of her face, and she has this bright, happy, smiling expression and wide eyes. And you'll notice that her hair is significantly lighter than what you typically see in a Sakura figure, and that is once again because they have made this figure based on the manga artwork, in which her hair color is a lot lighter on the manga covers, so it almost looks a little bit blondish, but it has nice shading throughout, and even the very ends of her hair are semi-translucent as well. And of course the attention to detail doesn't stop with her beret. They did a wonderful job in sculpting that, and her ribbon on the back is actually quite caught up in the motion as well as flying, so we have the ends sticking out, and it is all very nicely done. Overall, I was expecting great things when I first heard that Kotobukiya was making a scale figure of Cardcaptor Sakura. After all this time, again, for the series to get so much attention is absolutely wonderful, and Kotobukiya makes really excellent scale figures in general, so I was really excited, and I have to say I am definitely not disappointed. Every little bit of attention of detail really did this figure and character justice, I think, and they did a wonderful job. The only complaints I have of the figure are actually the wobbly base, and the wing extensions were a bit finicky at some points, but not much in the way of paint defects or scratches on the figure or anything wrong with the sculpts and the paint, and it's just absolutely breathtaking, and I highly recommend this figure 100 times over for any Cardcaptor Sakura fan out there that already hasn't picked her up or is on the fence. So until next time, thanks for watching and see you.